All right now, Israel. Hallelujah. By Shama Mashiach Yahawashai. Let's get right down to business. Lord will, we gonna get a serious understanding. Cause now listen to me. This shit is intensifying. All right. This whole thing that these camps have created. Look what you done create. You understand that? Now, the name of this lesson, Indians and Hispanics. I don't know. Don't ask me how to fucking figure that out. All right. But so-called Indians, so-called Hispanics have named themselves the Northern Kingdom of Israel, and that they fit more the curses than the Negroes. Yeah, we got to get into it. Now, hold on a minute. Now, first of all, we got to even think about that whole notion that these Indians and these Hispanics have coined themselves the Northern Tribe. Of course, they learned this. Who in the hell did some Mexican or some Indian come and tell you, or you're some Hispanic, that you were the children of Israel? Hell no. You got that from the children of Israel. These niggers that's out here teaching this bullshit on corner to corner all around the earth right now. You understand that? The Lord didn't give you the wisdom of this book. He gave you these niggas to teach you how to parrot certain verses and supposed understandings, which are no understandings, of the verses that they have given unto you. You understand that? You don't feel this word. You don't feel the spirit of the Most High and Yahweh Shai running through you because you are not Israel. You understand that? Yep. And you want to be mad at me and bash my head because these niggas lied to you. Well, guess what? You say you in the truth, will be in the truth. The truth is your ass is not Israel. So now I'm talking to this one kid, I guess a Hispanic, I guess follows this Sakari camp and this whole notion that these niggas, these Hispanics and Indians, same shit, I guess, I don't know. Again, that are supposed to be the children of Israel, they these 10 tribes that were carried away that are mentioned in 2nd Esdras 13th chapter. Mind you, let me say this about that too. To get all the meat on the bone in that 13th chapter of 2nd Esdras, which is talking about Yahweh Shai returning to the earth to lay waste to this diseased ass earth. And these niggas fall down to the 40th verse and they start telling you and about this explains how the Native Americans and shit got over to America long before the slave trade of the 1400s. Okay, go figure. Yeah. Now, I had this kid here who swore up and down, I got this scripture and that scripture. Let me battle you in scriptures. I know the scriptures. You know what you've been taught. You've been taught a bunch of foolishness. It got more holes than a goddamn than a little bit in the whole notion, in the whole doctrine, which would easily be broken down, no problem. He told me Deuteronomy 28th chapter, and I'm listening to this too, Israel. Now, when the hell are you going to get mad about this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He told me 28 and 49 through 51 fit them while it did not fit the Negroes. Wow. Then he got upset, and he went on to tell me, as he got upset, that they actually fit more of the curses than the Negroes. And I've said it before. By virtue of this white man which came over to this land and did what he did, these so-called Indians and Mexicans and whatever have you, you're gonna fit some of the curses. It's gonna look like that. Because the same things were done unto you that were done unto us. Yes, distinguishment. You and us. There is no we. You understand that? Now, That's what this whole 12 tribes chart bullshit has created. You understand? In Israel. You have these niggas to thank for this shit. Okay? Next time you want to praise them, well, think about the confusion. I guess I guess Yahweh is the author of confusion, which the scriptures say he is not. Let these niggas tell it. That's all he authored. He's authored. I'm choking off all this bullshit. Okay? So, now these people have become, they've been become so obsessed that they're going to replace the true children of Israel, the Negroes, and just say, oh, these curses fit them more so than they do us. Crackpipe logic. Wow. But at first in the conversation, he talked about he knew the Negroes were. Then by the end of the conversation, as he was frustrated, he moves on to say, well, it actually fits more than us. His anger's coming out, which we know, Israel. What did the Lord say in Ezekiel 5 and 14? He made us a reproach unto all nations. So here is that reproach coming up out of these other nations. There are no Israelites. Okay? So, they've been sent strong fucking delusion, no question. These niggas who's teaching this, that is. Okay? Now, they have matched up their reality, judging from history, matched it up to the curses of Deuteronomy, plus they've been taught this, and these mongrels have coined themselves the Northern 10 tribes. Yeah, check that out. All right, now we're going to get into it. Just relax. Sit down for a minute. All right? Now, again, we've gone over it. These camps, they are black unto the ground. Not tan unto the ground. Not the color of Jenny Lopez, off white to the ground. Why are you using all of the Negroes' images to prove who the children of Israel are, yet telling everybody also these other people? Why aren't the images of them proving who Israel is? You see? Ask yourselves this, Israel, those of you who want to espouse this doctrine, okay? Now, like I said, sit down. Let us go through it and see what we got. I already know the business, but let's go through it so you can see, and we'll determine at the end of that. Let's go to Deuteronomy in the 15th chapter. We do it all the time. All right? But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. Moses is talking to the entire house of Israel. That all these curses, all of them, shall come upon your ass and overtake your ass. That's the situation. All right? So now, when we cursed in the city and in the field, show me the images of these Indians working in the fields. But we'll get past that. We'll go past that. Let's go to 37. Let us see. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. Again, show me Native Americans, Indians in all nations. Show me Native Indian Americans walking around in Africa. Show me them walking around in Haiti, in the Middle East, in Japan and China. Show it to me. All right? Hold on one second. Salakia. All right, just show it to me. And this whole thing will be over with. Because these are the prophecies. These are the curses of Deuteronomy 28th chapter. which again, these so-called Indians and Hispanics now have named themselves the Northern 10 Tribes. They call themselves the Northern Kingdom. Really? God. But again, this is what you niggas have created. Let me tell you something. Actually, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, I ain't got nothing against you. But these are lies. You understand that? I ain't got nothing against you. I've never thought twice about your ass. Like you may not have thought twice about mine until it is you think about how you hate the Negro. But you want to call yourself a Negro now? Well, do that. Call yourself a Negro. That's what we are. Negroes. Are you a Negro? That's what you're doing now? You see, you got to be. So, show me, pursuant to the 37th verse, 28th chapter of Deuteronomy, where are you in astonishment among, it says, among all nations, whither the Lord Yahweh shall lead thee. So not only do you have to be in all nations, but you also have to be in astonishment, like as is the Negro. Show me Native Indian Americans in all nations being in astonishment. Then show me after you do that or fail to do that, then being a proverb, like it says, want to hide something from a nigger, a Negro, put it in a book. Okay? Show me a proverb among all nations now about these so-called Native Indians and Hispanics. Go ahead, let me have it. Then when you finish with that, failing, show me them being a byword. Yeah, they do have some bywords. Beaners or wetbacks and whatever the hell. Spicks. Okay, but are all nations calling you that? Is the China man running around calling you that? Is the African man running around calling you that? But all nations call us niggas. Yeah, you see that? And also as well, all nations, we are reproached as the Lord said we would be unto all nations. Show me you being a reproach unto all nations. Show me Romans, Italians talking about, man, I sure hate them damn Native Indians. Show it to me. All right? So now, let's go to the 38th verse. Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field and shalt gather but little end. For the locust shall consume it. All right? Don't these so-called Hispanics, these Mexicans, don't they export coffee and cigars? Okay? Don't they? What products do a Negro have that we export? First of all, we don't even have our own nation. I'm talking about our own land. That right there tell your ass. Where in these curses does it say we'll have our own nation? It says we will not. You see? We'll have no military might. No government. Okay? But let's go to the 39th verse. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. Don't these Mexicans have grapes, vineyards, and they export tequila and wine and shit like that? Show me the Negroes anywhere in any nation on the face of the earth having the ability to export their own goods. Show it to me. See, Israel, we got to stop the bullshit. Because listen, this is the point. You have been taught to sin. The Lord said, we are not to have covenants, marriages, and children with these other nations. But if they can get you to believe that these other nations are Israel, then you can say, I can marry Jenny Lopez and ain't no thing. I mean, when I bring forth children, they'll be Israelites. That ain't what the book says. But I got a lesson coming on that too. We're going to get down to it. Now, let me not tip my hands. Don't they export tequila and wine and all that shit? Cigars? They got their own products. Okay, let's keep going though. Let's go over here to the 44th chapter and see what it. They shall not, and he shall not lend. Excuse me. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Don't these Mexicans have a bank? Google it. The banks of Mexico. Where's the Negro Bank? And don't give me no shit about no one little bank right here in the midst of this sinful ass kingdom known as America, the daughter of Babylon. That shit come up, gone one day, gone the next. We're talking about fundamentally. Mexico as a nation has the Bank of Mexico. Show me the Bank of Negroes. You can't do it. So you make the Lord Yahweh out to be a lie. You understand that? That's what this is about. We at these camps. I don't give a shit about these Mexicans, these Hispanics. I don't have no beef with you. You cannot like me. That only affirms the prophecies of this book. So I don't care about that either. You understand? Now, mind you, if you go back to the 29th verse and read, it says, and thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. I'd call being a goddamn head of a Mexican cartel, having billions of dollars, prospering in your ways. I would call having your own country prospering in your own ways. I would call being able to have products that you can export and get money off of on the world market, prospering in your ways. Okay? And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore. Ain't no past tense to these prophecies. Ain't no we used to. White man used to stick his foot in our ass. We used to be oppressed and crushed always. Okay? It said evermore. Evermore. Ain't no past tense to that. Until Yahushua returns to save the nation of Israel, the Negroes, like he himself is a Negro, then these curses shall be upon us. We all together now, Israel? Because you love upholding anything but your own. You love giving away your honor to another. That's why I'm talking about this with you. Let's go over it. Now, let's go over here and let's go down to 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Again, there is no past tense to this. Ain't no about like that one dude was telling Sakari. This so-called white man called himself some damn rabbi or something. Oh, we went into slavery on these ships back in 70 AD. Well, your ass would still be there. The book said we still here. We're captives. It said these curses shall be upon your ass forevermore. You understand that? This is how we know this shit is a lie. Easily, Israel, hear me. You understand? Don't listen to the voice of these bullshit. Listen to Yahweh. I say hear me because I'm reading you what the book says. Forever. Now, let's go down here. Again, let me read that 46th verse. And they shall be upon thee, these signs, these curses. These curses shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder. That's how we gonna wake the hell up. These curses is what's gonna wake us up. It is what's there. They are what is waking us up. You understand? We didn't think this shit up on our own. I think we might be the people in the book. No, the prophecies of this book. Moses is prophesying unto the children of Israel back in his time in the kingdom. What's gonna happen if they don't listen and do the commandments? You understand that? So now, this sign and this wonder shall be upon thy seed forever. So our children, we still going through that. My children, your children. If Yahweh Shai don't beat us back to it before we have children, then it's going to be upon their ass and upon their ass after that until Yahweh Shai returns. What don't we understand? Now, let's go to the 52nd verse. Okay? And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high fenced walls come down, wherein thou trustest, throughout all the land. And he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, throughout all thy land, which the Lord Yahweh thy God hath given thee. All right? So now, so it said, besiege us throughout all thy gates. It didn't say some of us would, some of us, throughout, it said throughout all thy land. So the white man is still besieging these so-called Hispanics, these Mexicans, these Indians throughout all of their land. Show it to me. Or, or does Mexico have its own government and they make their own rules and their own laws? So how is that this so-called white man that took you and supposedly took your ass into slavery because you claiming you Israel, how is that besieging thee in all thy gates? Show it to me. You see, you testify against yourself. That's why I let you talk, because I know you'll talk yourself into a corner from which you cannot come out of. Okay? Now, let's go through these verses. Again, these niggas is saying they fit the curses and we don't. So we going over. You be the judge, Israel. That's all I'm talking to here. Okay? Now, let's get into this shit about our relationships, Israel, which is in this book, which is in this 28th chapter. We go through this. Let's go to 54. And that man that is tender, young among you, and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. See, that's what they say. We fit that. We got gangs and shit. Let's read on. Shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom. Wait a minute. The Mexicans, they will tout before. They say they have the strongest family structure on the face of the earth. Don't they? Think about this. You understand that? They tout the fact that they got the strongest family unit on the face of the earth. Now ask yourself, is that the life of the Negro? Is that the life of the family structure of the Negro? Oh, let's get into it. And toward the remnant of his children, and he shall leave. So this man that is tender among you, very delicate, with his eyes set evil towards his brother and towards his wife, and the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Don't nobody else on the face of the earth got the problem and is known for leaving his family other than the Negro, the male Negro, slave. Okay, it said, and he shall leave. I left my first so-called, by the white man's standard, wife. How much the more you niggas out here watching this video right now left your so-called wife by the white man's standards? That wife. How many of our brothers have left? Just like it said, and he shall leave. Verse 54. Okay, but let's read on. So that he will not give to, let's go down to 56. The tender and delicate woman that is among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. Who goes through that but the Negro? When I did the videos on the wicked witches, I was honest in there and I was attacked for it. They say he must be having women issues. I said, what Negro ain't? That's what the curses is saying is going to happen. What did it say again? The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. I'm supposed to be having problems. You see that? All of us Negro men are supposed to be having problems with our bitches. You understand that? That's what the curses say. Again, who fits the curses? All of them. Now, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. But again, these so-called Mexicans, Hispanics, Indians, they say they got the strongest family unit on the face of the earth. I agree. That's how that lets you know your ass don't fit these curses. We just read it. Sit down. You understand that? Sit down. All you niggers out here thinking your ass is wise. That's why I'm going over this in this lesson. Showing you these people are not Israel. They don't fit these curses. We're supposed to be going through hardship pursuant to all these curses. Not some of them. We've been over this. And we're going over it again until you learn something. These camps can't teach holiness. You see that? Hold on. Salakia. They can't teach holiness. We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand that? Not an inclusive people. You understand? Holy means separate, apart from. We are apart from all other nations. Okay? Now, we just established these relationships, these family structures. They don't fit these curses. Now, for the ultimate, let's go down here. Maybe our pit stop at let's go and see what 62 says. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were we were as the stars of heaven for multitude. Mexico alone, the white man's numbers say they got 130 million people just in Mexico. That's a bunch of Indians, native Indians. So they say, 130 million. What do we have in America, Negroes? 40 million. What does 62 say? And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahweh thy God. You see that? That's why we must repent. Again, not listening to Yahweh Shai, gonna get you killed. That's what this is about. This ain't about no damn scripture battle. I'll cut you up with the scriptures. I'll cut you up with the scriptures. These people are reading our book, talking about how they'll cut us with our book. Crack pipe logic I always speak of. You understand that? And I am sick and tired of it. Come on down. 64th verse. And then stick a nail into the coffin. All right. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people. All. From one end of the earth to the other. You understand that? So these people have to be all in all other nations. That's it. You understand that? Case closed. Okay? But I'm just having a good time toying with you, letting you understand Israel. You don't think Yahweh Shai gonna bust your ass down for buying into this lie? Because he sent his servant, just like he tells you. What is it, Matthew 22? I don't know. He sent his servant over to you, unto you over and over again to bid you to the wedding, but you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't come. And when you came, you didn't have on no wedding garment. We're going to get that in lesson 2, but go read it. Okay? Don't wait on me. This Judah Israel calling right now. Yes, sir. I'm live in the lesson right now. So I'm going to hit you right back when I finish. All right, Hebrew. So that's Judah Israel right there. You know he banging on that ass. And he's trying to save your ungrateful ass, Israel. You understand what we doing here? Because I know the truth. I don't have to worry about it. You can't shake me off my foundation. You can't come in here swinging bullshit. But guess what? Like Paul said, I've been deceived too. Said Satan has deceived the whole world. I'm in the whole world. I taught wrong before. So that means I was deceived. By whom? By these camps. Okay? Because I had still retained some of that doctrine. Even in teaching all the truth I was teaching. I had to fix it. And I did. You niggas too good to do the same thing, you camps. Fix the shit. Now, Ezra 5:14. Ezekiel, I'm sorry. Go to Ezekiel 5:14. Right quick. You got to fit this too. There are other prophecies. You got to fit them. 5th chapter of Ezekiel. And it will read, 14th verse. Moreover, I will make thee a waste and a reproach among the nations that are around about thee, in the sight of all that pass by. In the sight of all that pass by. Are you Hispanics and you native Indians or whatever the hell, Mexicans who have now coined yourselves as the Northern Kingdom? Are you a reproach? Are you a hated thing unto all nations that are in the sight, that are in the sight of all that pass by? Do all nations hate your ass? They ain't even talking about your ass. Show me a Chinese person sitting up here saying, man, I sure hate Native American Indians. I sure hate Mexicans. But you know, they'll tell you quick, I hate these niggas. See that? Now, and because again, these camps cannot teach holiness. Ask them about it. Why is that? The books called the Holy Bible, the separate books, separate from what? Separate from all of the books. Holy, separate. How the hell we gonna be holy? These niggas have you thinking everybody on the goddamn face of the earth is Israel. How the hell is that holy? They can't teach holiness. But that's what the book says we are. For thee are holy, are an holy people. Let's get it. 7th chapter of Deuteronomy. Okay. 6th verse. 7th chapter, 6th verse, Deuteronomy. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy God. Yahweh thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Himself. He ain't sharing us with nobody else. Above all other people. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. There it is. Holiness. Show me these camps teaching holiness. Okay? From all other people. Show it to me. Holy means separate. Don't mean include. Okay? Now, that's another brother calling. Okay? We on top of this. So now, do I even need to go to Isaiah 29th chapter? Because now I came to find out these niggas is telling me the words of the book are not the words of the book. Isaiah 29. And I'm going to show you what they're doing. This is the devil deceiving. We got black devils. We got Israelite devils. 29:22. And it will read, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. Let's get into that. Now, this nigga tried to tell me that don't mean that. A nigga from GMS some months ago. That don't mean that. The definition of pale means turn white. Okay? Jenny Lopez. I make her look at her, compared to her, I'm dark as hell. Okay? Now, so it said, Jacob shall not now be ashamed. If pale don't mean turn white, why would he tried to say means ashamed, shall not be ashamed, because that's one of the definitions. Neither shall his face now wax pale. So if his face shall not be ashamed, why would it come back and then say if it says he shall not be ashamed, why would it then say neither shall his face now wax ashamed. Crackpipe logic. Okay? Look at this shit. Nowhere on by no means does any of this shit make any sense. Okay? So I'm done with that. Oh, wait a minute. They also that erred in the spirit shall come to understanding, and they that murmured shall learn doctrine. That's what you niggas is doing. You murmuring, you see, but you are going to learn doctrine out of this book, not out of so say of some damn Negro or so say of some damn Hispanic or some Mexican. You understand that? But out of this book. This book said all these curses shall come upon Israel's ass. Not some of them. We just went through it. These people don't fit these curses. You understand that? Now, I think I am done with that because I could go on and on. But 30 minutes we've been here. 36 minutes we've been here. Have you not found that these people are not Israel? What you gonna do? You gonna kick against the pricks? More and more and more and more? You gonna refuse Yahweh as has Israel always done? He doesn't call us stiff-necked for no reason. Now, if I need to, I'll be back, Israel, until you accept this. And for those of you who are ready to get on to other teachings, I'm ready. They're getting in there. I'm coming. Lord will, I'll be back in a little while. I got crucial lessons for you, edifying lessons in academics of this book, okay? Not just fervor, okay? So you're going to have to be prepared and commit yourselves to stay with me for a while. It might take an hour, might take an hour and a half, but these lessons out this book are that crucial. We're going to have to get into it. So I'm coming at you, Lord will. I will do that. It's coming, Israel. I got crucial lessons. I ain't going to tip my hand. Crucial lessons. Now, we got to remain holy, Israel. We got to remain holy, separate. You can't keep the laws of this book being cleaved unto other nations. That's not being holy. You are commanded to be holy. You understand that? Now, hallelujah, Ba'ashama Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. And until I can get back to you, Lord will, I will return. Israel. Israel is who I'm talking to.